Hi everybody. The idea of this project begins to me when I was having a dinner at a restaurant. Maybe some of you noticed that the menu of many restaurants are not in paper now because of the COVID. Normally, the restaurant scan the menu and post it as PDF in an anonymous website. At that moment, looking at the menu, I thought, what happens if they need to take out or add a specific dish? That change could take some hours, days, or weeks, who knows? And meanwhile, the customer will be looking at an outdated menu. So, the target of this web are the owners or managers of a restaurant, and what it does is allow them to change their menus at any time in just few minutes. Now, let's see how it works. Now let's access like a new user. Here is the form to do the register. Now, if we click here on the menu, what we see is an empty menu, because first we need to add the menu. Let's do it. Is submit the menu, and then if we go back and if we see again our menu here, we should see the menu that we actually add. And now let's see the last characteristic of this web app, that is the QR code. Here it is, the QR code that each owner of the restaurant can print and put it on the tables, just to allow and get access to the customer to see the menu that we just created. That are the technologies that I used. In the front end, I use React with React Router, React PDF, and React QR code. And in the back end, I used MongoDB and Express. And finally, which lessons I learned doing this sort of project? Well, for sure, if I need to implement a database again, I will answer these two questions. Which model design is the best to collect your data, and how will your data flow? When the answer of these two questions are totally clear, then I will start to code. Why? Because if this is not clear, then what happens to me, I go back too many times and I change a lot of times the models, and that makes you lose a lot of time if this is not clear. In the styling and CSS, I spend more time than I expect. So don't underestimate it. It could be so long, and you can change a lot of times the color because you maybe don't like it. And finally, the work order. It's really easy to get lost in your own code if you need to go some step back. To avoid some problem or to reduce the issues, just commit a lot. Have a safe copy always. All the time you can to do a commit, do it. That's all. Thanks for attending to my presentation. I want to say to the juniors, good luck and enjoy the course. Don't be worried about it. And now I will attend to your questions.